What's up, Team Bass? I'm back to this sick pond. So it's like my third or fourth time being here. It is early morning again. This is my favorite time to fish, guys, during the summer. It's cooler. I usually have calm conditions. Top water's usually on. So early morning is like my favorite time to go fishing during the mid-summer. So we are out at the pond. We're gonna start off with top water this morning. I already see fish busting everywhere. So let's get out there. Let's go catch us some bass. As I was hopping on the kayak and coming out, I actually just noticed that there's like a ton of nets set all around the pond. So CPW has been down here and they're probably, I don't know, they're probably running tests on the pond. They're probably netting the fish and checking the sizes and all that kind of stuff. So last time this happened to me, I wasn't at this pond, I was at a different pond, but I went fishing while they had the nets out. I didn't catch a single fish the whole day. So I'm hoping today is not going to be the same. I don't see any nets on this whole side right over here, so I'm gonna fish all this pretty good. But this whole stretch down here has nets going all the way down, and that's usually a pretty good, decent side of the pond to fish. So I'm a little bummed about that, but what can you do? I just saw like a feeding massacre go down over there. I don't know if that was bass or not, but there was like 3 or 4 fish just busting out of the water over there. I might go over there. That's over by the dock too. But last time I was here, I asked you guys what you would use on this little cattail run right here. And a sub had said that he would use like a Spook Junior. So I actually had a little puppy on me, which is like the smaller version of the Spook Junior. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to throw that around and see if I can get anything on it. I'll mix it up between Topwater Frog and this thing and see if I get any hits on it. I've been throwing it a little bit since I've got here and I haven't had a bite on it yet, so I might try the frog out and see if I get any bites on it. Oh. Oh my gosh. He missed it. I shouldn't have set the hook, I should have let it sit there. Oh my gosh. There's seriously just fish coming out of the water everywhere, guys. Okay, so I had that fish blow up like right over there. I'm gonna follow it up with a jig real quick and just see if he's still chilling down there. There he is. It worked. It worked. Oh, he's a pretty decent bass too. Come here. Come here, buddy. Oh, yes. Oh. Oh, no, there goes my pole. That's what's up, guys. Right in the top of the mouth. Okay, well, thank you to the sub who told me to throw a little Spook Junior. So I was throwing the Spook right here on the cattail line. I had a big blow up, missed the fish. So I followed it up with a jig and that fish just absolutely destroyed it when I threw it in there. This one's kind of got a little wonky mouth. Beautiful fish to start the morning with, though. That's probably a 2-pounder. Good 16, 17 inches right there. Well, guys, that's why you always follow up your topwater blow-ups that you miss with like a jig or something that can sink down in there, because those fish will hang around and they will eat again. So, tip for the day, if you miss a blow-up, pitch in there with something like a jig or something that'll sink down and get that fish's attention, because they will come back. So, awesome fish to start the morning off with. Let's go ahead and get a release on that. There she goes, guys. Let's keep doing that. So that might be a little pattern. I'm gonna keep throwing the topwater spook around. If I get any blow-ups and I miss them, I'll follow it up with a jig and see if we can catch those fish. But there's still just fish busting everywhere. I mean, gosh, this pond is sick, guys. I think my plan will be good to kind of stay away from all the nets over there, and I don't know, that might stress the fish out having all that new stuff in the water. So I'll stick to these nice little laydowns over here and bushes and all that kind of good stuff. Let me just throw this out in like the open water real quick, see what happens. Because these fish are just hitting everywhere. Look at that. Those aren't bass, I know that for sure, but sometimes when there's bluegill and other fish like that busting, there's bass below them. Oh gosh. That one kind of scared me. Oh, nah. Don't panic, guys, if you just casted your bait into the cattails. I literally have 2 treble hooks on this, casted it straight into the cattails, and was able just to pop it right out. So don't just start yanking on it. Just slowly start popping it. And if you keep your pole up high, you can usually pop it right through there and just come out just like I did there. I do it all the time. Oh, there we go. Another jig fish, guys. Another decent jig fish. Oh, that is a smallmouth. Oh my gosh, guys. I did not know there was smallmouth in here. Guys, I cannot freaking believe this. So, I did not know there was smallmouth in here. Had no idea. It does say at the front that there is smallmouth here, but I've seen a lot of ponds that say that and there's never any smallmouth in it. But that is actually, that has got to be my new PB smallmouth. That's insane. On the jig. I was pitching up in these cattails just fishing for largemouth, and this guy came out of nowhere and just smoked it. He started dogging me and I was like, what is going on? This is a huge bass. Come to find out, it's like a 3-pound smallie. I want to get a quick weight on this smallmouth because he's for sure my PB. I mean, I've caught one pretty similar size, but I think this one's a little bit bigger. And definitely out of a pond. I mean, yeah, I want to check this out. .47. So 2.5 pound smallmouth. And again, my scale is a little bit off, so he's a little bit larger than that. New PB smallie out of the pond. So sick, guys. Let's get this fish back in the water. My gosh. Alright guys, I'm just gonna switch over to the jig because yeah, they're just freaking hammering this thing. So I just heard some people pull up, and I'm assuming they're gonna come fish the docks. So I'm gonna go pitch these real quick before they get up here, because I have a feeling there's some big bass chilling up under here. How you doing?
Don't catch them all.
I won't.
I might come
I let them go anyways, so they'll be here.
Have fun.
Thank you. There we go. Whew. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that was almost a huge fail. So I pitched up in here and I got a little bit of backlash. I was trying to fix it and I had a bunch of slack in the line and I felt that fish hit. So I tried to reel as fast as possible and get that slack back, and then I set the hook. He actually had it pretty good, thankfully, because I probably would have missed that fish otherwise. Dock bass, right up under this last little pylon right here. I just pitched it right up under there and he smashed it. Look at that guy's tail. That's pretty nasty. Well guys, what I thought was gonna be a bad day of fishing because of all the nets in the pond has turned out to be pretty frickin' sick so far. I've had two nice bass, two nice largemouth, and then a nice smallmouth. And they've all been around 2 pounds, so I'm sitting at like 6 pounds for the morning on 3 fish. Pretty happy with that, guys. All right, baby, let's get you back down to your dock. She was ready to go. Sick. I am stoked I came out this morning, guys. PB smallmouth, a couple good largemouth. All right, everybody. So I just got off the water. Awesome day, guys. I love this pond. I've been coming here. I've caught something every time I've came. I'm not catching a ton of fish, but the fish I am catching are quality. They're healthy fish. And I just found out there's smallmouth in here, so that's pretty sweet. So very surprising catch today. That smallmouth was awesome. Put up a huge fight. He was dogging me and I was like, what is going on with this fish? Unfortunately, I didn't have the camera rolling like I always do, guys. I apologize about that, but I will see you guys on the next episode of Colorado Bass. Thank you for watching. Please click that like button and subscribe. We'll see you guys later.